Thank y'all very much. John Bonura.
All right.
You can go ahead, sir.
All right, thanks so much. Good afternoon, y'all. My name is John Bonura, and I'm a policy analyst for the Taxpayer Protection Project at the Texas Public Policy Foundation. As the name suggests, the purpose of my work is to ensure that state and local governments use people's money in an efficient and effective way. Currently, Texas has the 6th largest property tax rate in the nation, and as we've been discussing, the largest contributor to that is the school district maintenance and operations tax. It is our position, through our research, that using majority of the surplus, obviously after the required part is put in the rainy day fund, using that mostly towards tax rate compression will lead to a lower property tax bill for every Texan. Last year, when the historic property tax bill was passed of $18 billion, much of that was spent on tax rate compression and the homestead exemption. If there were to be a change off between those proportions, we would favor heavily leaning more focused onto tax rate compression as opposed to furthering the homestead exemption. Moving forward into the 89th session. Along with that, we also believe that we cannot separate tax relief from tax reform. And a lot of these reforms would focus heavily on local governments, making sure that they can't frequently raise tax rates, possibly by lowering the threshold which would trigger a voter-approved tax rate election in municipalities from 3.5 to 2.5, like in school districts, by encouraging voter turnout on debt or tax elections by holding them on uniform election dates and requiring certain thresholds on those kinds of elections. And just other reforms such as holding cities and other municipalities to conservative Texas budgets, which would more closely follow, as Vance had said before, population plus inflation. Thank you.
Senator